Guys, we're gonna get started. Okay, we're gonna get started. Okay. Reminder: next week we're not meeting. Next week, next class is December 7th. Okay. So remember last week, as you guys type this up. Okay, type this up. You try to improve on. Okay. Did you guys take out your computer? Okay. You had a chance to type it up. I haven't typed it up. Okay, I'm gonna type it up now, and we'll show you how to improve on this. Okay. Kindly just go into the back. You gotta type this up, and we're gonna improve on these sentences. Okay. See how you guys improve, and then we'll show you some more sentence structures to improve even more. Yeah, you just type this up first. Because last week we kind of worked on the way to it. Okay? Open up. Okay, type up. Do you improve on that? Slowly, okay. Alright, let's see how you improve. Okay. You type up, you try to improve on it. Move the sentences around. Okay. Can you put in the answer too? Okay. Okay. Then after you try to improve on it. Okay, remember? It's very easy to improve. Remember what you learned the first day. Furthermore, so you can use this furthermore, right? Okay. Okay, furthermore, Chinese. Okay, do you see any although here? Although, what do you use? You see although, what are you going to use? Oh, despite the fact, right? Do you see something like that? Okay, last sentence of like a paragraph. What do we say? Maggie, what do you say? Last sentence. Thus, therefore, consequently. Right? So you can, where do you put it on last sentence? Thus, therefore, consequently. Where? No? You can do that, but my point is then, it's probably better than putting the first word, like, thus my point. Your book, Connie, you gotta take it. So you take your book and see.
Stop using the comma. Because using a
So you go through and see where can you add these things. Okay.
Oh, you just write it down. Okay.
It's better you type it. You probably don't know this much yet. So you type up this whole thing first, and then we're gonna move things around. You type it.
Reach out to questions.
We're gonna say, okay, you gotta type it now, okay?
Just looking for some case.
And don't forget, you type it up, you have to
Physical way to do it. I thought to write a page. your finger on the first thing it points out.
Yeah.
There's no wrong way to do this.
So you go through and see. Did you make these figures? Okay, so you got these make these changes first. Yeah, so you type this up first and then you can get the answers from back here. You have to switch the sentences. This is live practice. They have to move things up. Or Rachel type a lot. Yeah, so Rachel, yeah, before we look at yours, you wanna go through the list and see if anything using, despite the fact, notwithstanding, okay? Oh Michael, this is Connie, she's new today.
First of us.
Yeah, so she's gonna type this up first.
Okay.
Okay. And just type this up first and then you get the answers. Then you can move the things around. Alright. Oh, you didn't change it to it? Yeah, you guys change this to. So immediately they could know like a short paragraph how smooth it is, yeah. Okay. So if you have any notwithstanding there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. How about albeit?
No.
That's
Give it the dash. Give it the dash. Yes. Another comma. Yes.
remember right after you type it, you have to move the sentence around just like that. Okay? Let me put them in. Some of those. 14, right? The best is the new
You
paragraph.
have a dash. You don't
14.
like
So you did that, right?
So
Now,
So you choose one of the
now go through this.
personally, I think semicolons are better.
Maybe have you been to painting class, what? You just try different things. Okay, you go to the list, okay, and see where can you use some of this. Okay. Go down the list, despite the fact that you don't know here, or even though, it's not, I mean, you can even do a word search.
You just type in, yeah, afterwards you can change it, right?
Type in all though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just type it up.
Okay, there's no matches. Okay, so then you may not need like notwithstanding, but you
This is a good one.
you can still put it in. Okay. Then how about this one? You can use using the ing for
Page 24.
balancing, having. Look at the sentences. Anything you can use the verb first to make it sound better. Okay, that's how you make it sound better. Right? Yes. We had them just gonna once they type up move things around so then they could see then
So-
incorporate the writings.
There's lots of problems with this paragraph.
Right, so then they could incorporate these answers. Once they incorporate these answers that they could make it even better. So that's the first step, yeah. Okay, wait, so you expand, let's say you expand the conclusion, right?
Yes.
Because on here, this conclusion is only like, two sentences, right? So I'm 14 one side, right? Well, you were spending as a medical school, huh? Oh, okay. That's good. It flows very easy. So you see, okay.
Any questions?
Now, one thing I immediately noticed, right?
Oh, try
Was
using.
also what you can use for.
Try
Trying
using
to
just
get away from using also.
the fact that.
What do we talk about?
I don't know where.
Furthermore, right?
Oh.
But you already have it, right? So it's not good to use. What's another word for furthermore?
No.
Did you use it before?
Just
That you use it, right?
stuck.
Or another
Just
word
go through the page.
where it's like,
This one, addition, and I'm gonna use it here.
okay? Also, it's like, middle school like. You want to
As long as you're
do a
doing
little high,
something,
okay,
that's
that's
gonna
okay.
be more correct there.
Because your sentence structure is kind of long. So maybe this is also that maybe go to say, yeah. Okay, that's also very good. You ask a sentence again. That's what they have to do, right? There was a sentence that started with what? Okay. Then the next thing I want you to ask is like the hard thing. Okay. It's a little hard. You want to remember this one? Go through the verbs. Is there any way you could use the ing form first, those words? Because that's very, very active. Okay. So let's see if we could do a couple of sentences. You don't want to do too many. Okay. Rachel, do you have any dashes? You want to try a dash? Can I use that?
Okay.
Yeah. Just try new things, okay? Only by trying you can.
You could use furthermore. Oh, here. Furthermore, hardly because it used to be which one, but I don't use. Look for simple things, easy things.
Right, you just put in the answers, just move the things around. Okay. Now, let's see, just like using some things we learned, see if we can make this better. Okay. Finish typing here.
Oh, look, great job. Oh, yours is like 3 paragraphs long. Oh, you. that's
She expanded on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect,
okay. Now, I just want you to even put in some,
Okay.
you're more active. Because once you type, you have to move the sentence around, the right answers, okay? start the sentence ing.
No.
To the back, okay. Alright, then. I need to clean house. How do you make it like ing? What's the verb in this? Okay, you wanna try cleaning as the first word? How does it work? Put cleaning as the first word. Yeah. And then we'll see what happens. Let's say clean houses in the summer. And what happened to I? Where you go put I? Where could you put it? You need to put a comma first in I, right? Clean the house in the summer, comma. That's right. Okay. I. But then you want to take good clean due to the fact that money was good. I am. Okay, this you can say other people because I am. So I am viewed by other people who assume. Other people who assume. Okay, see? Now you have then you can switch. Okay. Wait, you're able to put like an ing.
Oh, no.
You did?
Don't worry.
Replacing. Okay. Did you make this up? Oh, this
Yeah.
you okay.
Just switch from change. Okay, see, that's good. Does it sound better?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can,
Combine them. What made me angry was an attitude if you use a semicolon or a dash. Because that puts the emphasis. What I was trying to say.
be that. Okay. She's done typing. Okay, guys. Well, you guys still correcting this. Let's just take a look at our book first for a second. Page 16. Okay, page 16. You might turn to page 16 for a second. Combine sentences using a positive. Okay. So who knows what a positive means? Rachel, what's in a positive?
Like, something that uses sentence to modify something else between commas.
Oh, did you? Good. Did you know this before? Or did you kind of read it here?
Both.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot.
You forgot. Well, a positive is gonna be your best friend in a way. because that's how you can extend sentences. Okay, you just like modify. Okay. Okay, Rachel, we have this example. Manny was a writer.
Manny was a writer. Manny won many different awards for journalism.
Okay, how can you combine this? Read the next sentence.
Manny the writer won many different awards for journalism.
Okay, the first two sentences kind of clunky, so this is much more smoother. You can combine. Okay. So instead of having one to introduce, you can just combine both. Okay. Okay, Randy, can you read our next example? Alex. Okay, how do we change it? Read it out.
Alex is the newest employee. The hardest worker yet.
Okay, you guys see it? So what is the positive here? Newest employee. Okay? So you look at two sentences, Alex is the newest employee. Newest employee is the positive. Okay? It's not very hard, right? Okay, can you read out the next sentence? Mango. Okay, now there's two sentences. How do we combine them? Can you read out the sentence and combine them? Okay, so that's how you feel, okay. Okay, Doris, next one, Stephen.
Stephen is a recent graduate. Stephen doesn't know what he wants to do in his life.
Okay, so you guys, if you guys look at very closely, let's say sentence, Stephen is a recent graduate. Okay, so Stephen doesn't know what to do, right? So you look at a recent graduate, that's the positive, okay? A positive, just to describe him. So Stephen, you bring the positive down, a recent graduate. Okay, bring this down. Maggie, is this pretty easy? Just switch things around. Okay, so it's okay to just write simple sentences, like I said. Then you just bring it down. Okay, Stephen, a recent graduate, doesn't know what to do. Now, what's another way to write this? You can say a recent graduate actually is the first one. A recent graduate Stephen doesn't know what to do. Okay? So you can that's like a participle, right? Like a phrase in the beginning. So when you do that, always after comma, what goes after comma, Doris? Subject, right? Okay, so comma then subject. Okay, you can do this either way. So that's the positive. It's gonna be your best friend. Okay. Okay, now Maggie, we have the next example. Tony was at one point.
Was at one point an engineer that taught at Stanford University. However, he has changed his life. He is now a chef at the
Ritz-Carlton
in Shanghai and is extremely happy. The Ritz-Carlton is a 5-star hotel that serves extremely delicious
Cosmopolitan.
cosmopolitan.
Okay, Maggie, how many sentences are here?
4.
Okay, so how do we combine them? Okay, how we combine them? Tony?
Tony, a former engineer that once taught at Stanford University, has changed his life. Is now a chef at the Ritz-Carlton, a high-end hotel in China that serves delicious
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan food and is extremely happy.
Okay, Maggie, how many sentences is that? Oh, what was that? One? Okay, so what do you think is better?
The second one.
Okay, so we want you to, write longer sentences and more smoother. Okay, so let's look at how we should do it. Okay, everyone, they say Tony. So you list out what Tony did. He was as an engineer. He taught at Stanford, but now he's a chef. He's extremely happy. You describe a lot of things. Okay. So you guys, how do we describe Tony? Whatever is described former engineer Stanford, just put commas in, right? And then he's now working as a chef at Ritz-Carlton. We also describe Ritz-Carlton, a positive. So that's how we make it one sentence. Okay? So Maggie, if you combine things like that, I mean, is this very hard? Okay? Okay. So let's go look at what you guys been typing out, working on. See if you could do it like this. Put some appositive in. Okay? And maybe you can combine sentences. If you can't, don't worry about it. Appositive. Describe the person a little bit more. Okay? I could give you one example, like sentence 10. One woman who came to the bathroom. You can describe the woman. One woman, comma, age looks like she's like 80 with a lot of white hair. You can just describe something. Okay? That's how you can improve and make it longer. Okay? So if you look for something like a verb, you look at something like a noun, okay, and then you see if you can put a positive in to make it longer. Okay? Okay, so you get the right answer here and you have to switch first. Yeah. Okay. So you copy the right answers first. Okay. Okay, so why are you worried about the woman? What one woman assume what the woman look like? Comma. What does she look like? Who looks very scary? Who look like pretty? Okay. And which now you wanna work on? Do you move things around here? Yeah, that's perfect. Plastic should. Okay. Okay. See if you could okay, highlight that, okay? I mean, but underline that, okay, so we can see it. Yeah. Okay, let's see what you want to positive describe something. One woman who says she's a doctor, for instance. In this case, you look for now, right? Comma, which cost me a fortune. Right? So you just look for nouns and just try something to describe it to make it longer. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Okay, Randy, I think you got a good sentence about that one woman here. Come on, write it. Okay. Yeah, just write that sentence only. Okay. One woman. Yeah. Okay. You can just turn this around and you can see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think Randy has a bigger sentence, so you can show the class. Yeah, describe the woman. You say, can you do that? Woman, scary face, okay. Okay, scary face with wrinkles. Okay, describe some more scary face with wrinkles, okay? Oh, WRINKLS. You know wrinkles?
Yeah.
Wrinkles.
Questions?
No, LES. LES.
Are you still typing something? I'll write the answers up.
You need to incorporate the word choices. So you gotta do it here, next page too.
Should we just give you the answers?
Yeah, you have to do the answer, yeah. I think you have the answers, right? You have the,
Okay. Okay, positive here. Can someone describe the person?
and what,
Can someone?
what noun is this like? So
Normal person.
people is kind of generic.
Regular person.
Okay. But you want to describe some a little more detail. Okay.
Easy, right?
Okay, can you read out loud the question then? Okay, yeah, just read it. The woman.
Hello, is the plastic surgery of the came into the bathroom, kept on asking me if I had
Okay, good. Good job. Okay, and how can we improve even better? Who looked like she just did a plastic surgery? Okay, right? This who just had plastic surgery. Okay, and just had. She looks like she just had plastic surgery and failed. Okay, that's real funny. Okay. Okay. So that's very good because it's very, very descriptive, okay? So let's say if we cover this up, okay? In the passage, just say that the woman came to Bass and keep asking any question. That's very plain, okay? This is very descriptive. You put some what we call spices in to make it spicy to bring the words come alive, okay? So this class, there's no right or wrong answer. You know, you can just write things like that. We want you to be kind of creative. Okay, so good job, Randy. Okay, Wendy could just say he looked like she just had plastic surgery, but he added something else. 2 words. Just those 2 words make a big difference, right, Michael? And
Yes.
fail. Okay, so that brings a little laugh out of the audience. Okay, okay. This is already pretty good, but and fail I think is even better. Okay, so that's what you guys want to do. Make something. I saw something I suggested Rachel. She had a sentence about medical school. You can say, which cost me a fortune. Okay? Did you write something on it, or did you,
No, not yet.
so
40%.
so pick a noun or something so you can just do something like this. That's how you make the sentences longer and not just with it. Okay. What else did you do besides? Positive, how do you make, well, can someone, regular person, just, okay, you know that's not long enough, right? That's not descriptive, a regular person, you know, okay? How do we make it even longer? Can someone, maybe you can say even a student when they carpenter. Because and you say regular person, it's not detailed enough. Yeah, okay, that's a little better now, right? Or even a teenager, I mean, student could be old too. So you always want to think, maybe, what can you make it explain more? Okay. You also go in to put in like despite the fact. Okay. Also, I'm going to use moreover or furthermore. Okay. Remember what it said? You go to the next page. The last page. Line 14. You need to have a clean break. You should have like 3 paragraphs. can even say what may be angle or attitude. Describe attitude. Right? Okay, can you describe anything? Anyone?
That and
Judgmental and
that and that.
Okay, you said that before. Oh, set in the past. Okay, good. Facing still the stereotypes of set in the past. When you say set in the past, you mean past stereotypes?
Well, not really like, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes if you have too many commas, they make dilute things, right? Okay. Okay, can you write this sentence of what several years in medical school, you write on the board, and then it's more highly regarded than carpenter career.
Add the positives.
Okay.
Which is covered right now.
Yeah, you can just erase
Go to
the
simple
sentence. Okay.
positives.
Oh, might go there, we can go through.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's go through.
Yes. So just like,
Let's see if you can put it including.
right here, suppose a woman says she's a doctor. Well, you could say, suppose a woman, comma, describe the woman. What's she doing? Where is she?
Okay. So also,
Yeah.
you should use
What
the
is she
more
look
or
like?
furthermore, right? Yeah, we need to go through the list of things, right? Okay, see. Let's see if we improve your more. Okay. We'll look at other bias, okay. Now, you need, that's a good. But you want to be even more. We look at who often, people, yeah. Just describe it more and more. Okay. See, is this better? Maybe it's better? Yeah, on the table, there's a, next to the water glass. Oh my God, oh, there's the camera right. Okay, here we are to us first, Rachel.
Now spending several years in medical school, which costs a fortune and requires numerous studies to acquire sufficient knowledge, is more highly regarded than learning the mechanics of a carpenter career.
Oh, okay, good, thank you. Okay, so this is what, alright, first of all, this sentence, Rachel made it up, so that's why you won't see it. And then, she said about medical school, and which costs a fortune, this is a positive, and requires laborious studies, okay? It's more highly regarding learning mechanics of the carpenter career. Now, how can we make this sentence even longer? Okay, look at this example here, Tony the chef. We talk about him, he taught at Stanford, and now he's working at Ritz-Carlton. So over here, Rachel described medical school already, right? Rachel? How can we make the sentence longer? We talk about carpenter career. Okay, you see? So that we can extend even longer. Okay? So you can say, see, we describe medical school. You try to compare medical school to carpenter career, right?
Mhm.
So now we can even talk about that a little bit more to make a sentence longer. Let's say mechanics of a carpenter career, which will not lead to high salary. Would not lead to high salary. Oops. Which will most likely not to. Which most likely would not result in high salaries. Okay, so we could put a few words after to describe carpenter career, which most likely wouldn't result in high salaries. Okay? So again, just think of it, just start some simple sentences, describe a little bit more, look at another verb noun in the sentence, describe a little bit more. That's a positive, okay? So if you know how to use a positive, okay, your best friend, okay? In writing.
You could also use despite the fact in the sentence.
Okay, yeah, how would you use despite the fact, Michael?
Despite the fact that you don't have to take out as much loans as a carpenter.
Okay. Several years in which cost a fortune, and we put despite the fact over here.
Yes.
Despite the fact. Yeah, that's another way, okay? Then learn more high regarding learning mechanics despite the fact of higher cost. Right. So everyone knows medical school costs a lot, right? Carpenter doesn't cost as much. You can just get a license, I think, just take some classes. So it's like a trade-off. So what we're trying to say is like, let's say you need sentences, you need words. A positive is going to be best friend. You just keep pumping it out. Okay, just put comma, looking for the noun. Okay, so Rachel, is this easy to work with a positive? Sort of. Okay, so let's take a look at the next examples where you could extend sentence even more. Okay. 17, page 17. Page 17. Okay. Everyone, page 17. So combine sentences using participle phrases. Okay. So by using these phrases, certain ideas can modify to. It's just like an positive. The concepts are totally the same. Okay. So Rachel on the bottom. Look at these sentences. Read out loud. James.
James dedicated a lot of time to his team. His dedication means he would always think about what is best for it and how to improve it.
Okay, so how do we let's read out the combined sentence, Rachel. James.
James dedicating a lot of time to his team would always think about what is best for it and how to improve it.
Okay. Randy, the next example. Page 18. Slid. Okay, that's we are the combined sentences. Okay. So actually, this is even there's another way. The sentence that both Randy and Rachel read, the participle, we're using an ing form of verb, right? Dedicating, slipping, sliding. This is even more active. You can even see it, in your mind. Okay, so that's another way to do it. Okay, see on the bottom, say dedicating, slipping, sliding, all ing forms, and they're not actually verbs, so they don't really change the tense of the sentence, right? But they just make it more active. Okay. Okay, Connie, the next example from the snowboarder.
The snowboarders lay down again. The snowboarder didn't know how to stop and so crashed into a huge pile of snow.
Okay, next.
The snowboarders didn't quickly down the hill, didn't know how to stop and so crashed into a huge pile of snow.
Okay. Now you're gonna probably see this on the SAT or ACT because they're gonna try and trick you. This sentence is correct, right? Even though speeding quickly, and then didn't know is in past tense. Okay. Okay. What's another way? I mean the next one. Or.
The snowboarder speeding quickly down the hill and not knowing how to stop crashed into a huge pile of snow.
Snow. Okay. Alright. So what's the next example?
This group of people dedicated its time to finding the truth. It works tirelessly around the clock to get the most reliable information.
Okay. Two.
This group of people dedicated to finding the truth, working tireless around the clock to get the most reliable information.
Okay. Good. Alright, Maggie. Next one.
Steve gave the information to Max. Max used that information to finish his job. Max, given the information by Steve, used the information to finish his job.
Okay. Alright, Rachel.
Megan became bored from getting extra practice. She used her confidence to get an A on the test. Megan, emboldened by her extra practice, used her confidence to get an A on the test.
Okay. Good. Randy, the last one.
The students were happy with the new arrangements. When each stopped cooking together, the pair decided to make their breakfast. Happy with the new arrangements and having agreed to stop bickering, the siblings decided to make their parents' breakfast.
Okay. So this is another way you could describe things like a positive to make it longer. Okay, so let's look at your writing. See if we could find a place where you could use this. Okay. Find a place. In fact, Rachel, this is kind of similar too. About spending several years in medical school. Okay.
The sentence. I know first how frustrating can be. I can see what you did. You changed it to a positive. Try to expand into a participle. It's just I know firsthand, having worked at wherever, how frustrating they can be. So basically, take what you did and expand on it.
Okay.
So now you have to describe more about the speaker now, right?
You could even use this or something here, positive, just describe.
also a positive here. She kept asking me comment.
Cleaning her house.
Describe what she bothered.
Maybe you can describe
what she
her.
doing in her house. She annoying you. She kept
Like
asking
ocean
me
view
comment.
mansion.
Annoying me constantly. Something like that.
10 rooms on a hill. Then you're gonna try to make like this is pretty hard. You just get it in here, that's pretty good. Because this is very, very lively. You can say so she vacuum. I was vacuum. While the vacuum was sliding through the carpet, it sucked up maybe a nail and caused the vacuum to clunk. So it's just like describing. While my cheap vacuum cleaner, and then my cheap vacuum cleaner went into smoke. Yeah, you just try these things to, use something like this. Okay, because you can see here we have ing, you have past tense, right? But actually, right? So I want you to learn something. So in this case, right, the vacuum makes no sense. Vacuum crash, right? Dungeon something. Hey, Michael. They have ranking system, right? Last phrase kind of backwards, and rainforest, dungeons.
You need a witch here. So, notwithstanding the fact that I was cleaning your house, comma, which looked like a dungeon instead of a forest. And for here, I think a dash.
Okay, it's definitely nice. This is the, sure that's the last. My point is, what the
that's
point
just
is, yeah, I got
This-
this. You got to
It's a little longer, right? But fortunately, they don't have the key for that, so usually we I'll do that. Just do two. I think it works, no, does it? Just to remind yourself, you come back with a regular dash. Yeah, I don't know, the keyboard doesn't have a dash key.
Oh,
You do control dash.
or just dot,
Dot, dot.
or this thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. Now you get to know how to use the dash, that's good.
I think you just needed a bridge.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's coming out nicely.
maybe envious, maybe you want to buy the house.
Maybe want to leave.
Okay. Now I want you to try something like this.
That one.
I would say the vacuum. See, this is noun here, right? Sliding across the carpet. Vacuum slide unexpectedly encountered a mechanical failure. Yeah.
Do you have like in these cases
Huh?
like this like vacuum
Showing.
instead of like vacuum?
No, the vacuum would be the noun. The vacuum. The vacuum.
Oh, but like it says vacuum instead of.
Well, you want to change the, you can change the sentence. I want you to learn how to use it.
Actually shows.
So you can say, okay, because I think this is better. This,
Because you want to look at what tense is the rest of the paragraph, not just this is the past tense, right?
the vacuum,
Now this is the
there's a
present
noun,
tense show.
right? The vacuum, comma, sliding across the carpet encountered an unexpected mechanical failure and smoke came out of the
Okay, now expect.
about 20-year-old
Show no
vacuum.
respect towards
Okay.
comma.
Okay. What was the main
Or she, what did she do?
Okay. Want me to leave the house or live in the house? Leave the house and be waiting for the high hours. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, you write the sentence of what? Notwithstanding is the last one, okay? Okay. Okay, write down the one. That's very good, okay? What? Notwithstanding the last one you just wrote. The last one. Yeah. Get a marker that you know really dark. Okay. The vacuum. Okay. Sliding. How about sliding across the floor smoothly initially? You see how we could really just add words?
What are you looking for?
Smoothly initially.
Okay.
Encounter. Remember? Just look at this. Verb after this word. Alright. Encounter a mechanical failure soon afterwards.
Okay, for this sentence, change it to,
With smoking coming out of
she asks me.
which
She kept asking.
which coming out
She kept asking.
of the 20-year-old motor.
So describe more of an action. Was she bothering you? Was she annoying? Was she being? Was she rude to you? She kept asking me, attacking
Smoke
me.
coming out of the 20-year-old motor.
Describe it. Present participle was the same as a positive, except that you're dealing with more of the action
Causing
description.
causing others to ask you questions. That ties into the next sentence you ask your questions. Okay? Well, grammatically is correct, right? It probably doesn't make any sense, right? Grammatically is correct, okay, you see? Okay, so you read this sentence and compare to this one. Is it the same? Grammatically, noun, and then comma, sliding, right? And you look at sentence, is it pretty visual? Is it active?
Describe it.
That's why we wanted you to use it.
It's kind of, she gave me an ugly look.
The smoke coming out.
She scowled at you. She glared at you.
Well,
I
just
described
look
what
at
she
it,
did.
highlight it,
What
is
type
it
of
pretty
look
visual?
was it? Did she look like a monster? She looked like a witch?
You always want to write things visual, bring the words to life, okay? Okay, write up there, can you read out that sentence for us, please? Notwithstanding.
Notwithstanding the fact that students proposed which look like a 100% forest. It has 50 rooms, with only the wall fit in there, made me want to leave the house and sleep. It wasn't for my money I was going to get back.
Okay, good. You may even, yeah, sit down, thank you, good job. I think you were gonna say you were gonna get, but you used earn, okay? So that's much active, okay? So let's look at the breakdown sentences, okay? When you use notwithstanding fact, okay? Giles gonna clean her house. So, what did Randy learn? Describe the house. What's the house look like? A dungeon inside a forest. And he even went one step further, a dash. He had 50 rooms with one woman living there. Okay, it's very visual. Rachel is very visual, right? Very visual, okay? So how did the writer, Randy, he wanted to leave immediately, but he was going to get a lot of money, vacuuming the house, cleaning the house. He's going to stay. So, Maggie, after you read a sentence, is the writer leaving the house or staying? No, he's going to stay. So that's what I mean. This is a very good sentence because there's a lot of twists and turns. And when you read the ACT, SAT, if you don't be careful, you got to fall trap. He's not leaving. He said he wanted to leave the house instantly if it wasn't for the high amount of money he was going to earn. That means he's going to stay. This is making big money, okay? Doris, do you get it? Maggie, do you get it? If he just stopped right here, of course, he just wanted to leave. But, SAT, ACT has this thing at the end. Anyone take SAT, ACT here? Make sure they say SAT here. Has always something at the end, if it wasn't for something. So Ren did a very good example. Because it's money, so the question on the SAT, ACT view, it can be inferred that Randy wants to leave or stay. He's going to stay because of the high money he's making. Okay? That's a great example, okay? So, good job. That's what I want you guys to do. Combine everything we learn. Like notwithstanding, dashes, commas, and then your sentence will be really, really long. Michael, what kind of level is this sentence? You think this is like college level?
Freshman college level.
Freshman college level, okay? Exactly, okay? So that's why this kind of thing appears on SAT, ACT. It's college level reading and writing. There are a lot of twists and turns here. So, but with a little help, you can write like this, okay? Okay, let's go over another kind of template for, let's see. Okay, combining sentences using parallel structures, okay? So we're just combining sentences, okay? These are all combined sentences, okay? Okay, Maggie, read the example, please. The professor.
The professor studied physics at the local university. He also once taught English at the community college.
Okay, so how do we combine them?
The professor studied physics at the local university and taught English at the community college.
Okay. So, yeah, Doris, another example. The amount of page 20, the amount of work
The amount of work
Amy.
Amy has to do is too much. It is also quite unfair.
Okay, read the combine.
The amount of work Amy has to do is too much and it's quite unfair.
Okay, so go to the next page. So basically, in this case, we have adjective phrases describe the amount of work Amy has to do. Too much and quite unfair. So if that's the case, combined to one sentence makes more sense. Okay, and that could be same for like subjects of sentences. Okay, Connie, can you Tony like? Can you read that out?
Tony like eating ice cream and he like eating ice cream.
Okay, so how do we combine them, Connie?
Tony and Mandy likes eating ice cream.
What should be like? Sorry, I type it. That because it's not likes. You can see the single. Okay. Okay, Randy. Next example in general. Okay, how do we combine them? Okay, Rachel, next one.
Mark said he could make the meeting tomorrow. He also said that he would bring snacks. Mark said that he could make the meeting tomorrow and also that he would bring snacks.
Okay. Alright, Maggie, next page, 22.
Angela is
Renowned.
researcher at the School of Engineering. He also is published writer with many books on biology. Angela is renowned.
Is a renowned.
Is a renowned researcher at the School of Engineering and also is published writer with many books on biology.
Okay. So just combine to make a sentence longer, okay? Okay. let's try that. Let's go through the writing, see if you can combine them. If not, write a sentence with this kind of example, just combine them, okay? The best is you can do through your writing, the writing you're working on, you can combine them, or just make your own example, okay? And you can make it longer, add a positive. Or you could think of a new sentence. Right. You could say, I like ice cream, he likes ice cream. No, just like a simple sentences. Okay, what's your final sentence? The back is flat, post. Okay, you don't count. See, at the very least, you kind of link to the next sentence, right? Okay. Or you could just write your sentence, right? You can combine them, just write a new sentence. I'll write a sentence. I gotta come up with a sentence for you guys. Okay, so this is like a sentence that you can kind of combine things. Notwithstanding the fact that I need to get up at 6 a.m., I like zero period classes because I like arriving at school before the sun rises up, and I don't need much sleep. Okay, so I just put that notwithstanding in front to show you guys, that's how you can put like kind of opposite. And then the second half, you just like kind of combine your reasons and make it one sentence. So you can say, I like that. Okay, so it's just like a list. Okay? Just trying to combine sentences. If you're not sure, you don't need to start with despite the fact. Okay, you can just look at the examples here. What's a real easy example here? Okay, I think Tony and Mandy both like ice cream. Okay, so start with really easy sentences, and then make it longer with a positive. Huh? Okay. Seconds. Stop so what you do. Okay.
Everybody's getting sick.
Okay, that's good. So you start with very simple sentences, kind of combine them. Okay. Do you have something in your writing here? Nothing, anything that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, of course. You make it better, Michael. Or you erase the whole thing. You can.
I'm just gonna write a new one.
Okay, you write a new one, just erase it then. Yeah, otherwise it won't be.
Oh, we're using parallel structures, right?
Yeah. Are you just thinking of what you showed me about that?
Yes, or I think I have one earlier, but I can't find it.
The word search, remember the word?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good. Now what you want to do is like, yeah. You want to say because, right? Because, physical exercise is good for the body, So just make the sentence longer. Yeah, good. So exactly. Yeah, you only have sliders, sorry.
So if you're stuck on what to do, just write just two simple sentences, such as Jack is an excellent logician. Jack is a famous philosopher. So what you could do is you could simply say, Jack is an excellent logician and a famous philosopher, and then change the conjunctions, such as Jack is an excellent logician, having been established as a reputable philosopher. So see if there's any adjectives you could change to kind of make it, sound smarter. And then, sometimes if I say but and having a conjunction, you could use a positive, make it more smoother, get to the point.
Yeah, always think about using a positive. Make a sentence longer. Okay.
So to make this longer, we could say, despite the fact.
Yeah, that's what you guys learn, right? Despite the fact he's despite the fact he only have a 6th grade education.
Yeah.
Okay. He only went to elementary school.
Yes.
Like he's a magician, philosopher. Okay. Okay. Right, guys, let's see. Okay, guys, we're gonna move to a grammar part first, and let's C. Okay, you have one of these?
Yes.
Oh, that's a pattern. Okay, you may want to get the answer for that.
This is one.
Oh, you do? Okay. So that's section 4, section 6 now. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, you want to sit up here and yeah, you can direct. We'll go with, yeah, sit here, you can, Michael, you can direct the grammar part. So we're gonna go over them more grammar first, next section. Okay. Everyone should be on section 6. Section 4 is like last time, okay? Or section 6, okay? Yeah, we're gonna do one at a time and you know, just like that last time, okay? Yeah, you can turn it on, go later. Go later.
Could you read this section for me?
This.
Yes. Just the first paragraph.
Following sentences test correctness and effectiveness of expression. Part of each sentence or the entire sentence is a word, and in each sentence are 5 words of phrasing and material. Choice A repeats the original phrasing, the other 4 choices are different. If you think the original phrasing produces a better sentence than any of the alternatives, select choice A if not select one of the other choices.
Could you finish the next paragraph, please?
In making your selection, follow the requirements of standard writing English. That is, pay attention to grammar, choice of words, sentence construction, and word punctuation. Your selection should result in the most effective sentence, clear, precise, without awkwardness and ambiguity.
Thank you, Connie. Doris, could you read the example, please?
Okay.